which when folded forms a 3D shape. What I mean by that is, take for example a box, then you unfold the box into a flat shape. It'll give you some sort of shape, but when you fold it, it comes up to be a box. So here on this grid, we'll be drawing the 2D shape, which is like flat, right? Using the given dimensions. So from the looks of this, I see that for us to get 24 cubic centimeters, it's 4 times 3 times 2, right? 4 times 3 times 2. Let me show you how we got to that, right? If we observe, we see that it's 1, 2, 3, 4 by 1, 2, 3. So we have 4 by 3 already. And we know for volume it's length times width times height, right? So we're saying 4 times 3 times something times our x should give us 24. So 4 times 3 will give us 12. X is equals to our 24. If we have 12x equals 24, we know we divide by 12 both sides to get our x, which is the remaining dimension, equaling to 2. So it's 4, 3, and 2. The 4 we already given and the 3 we already given. So it's now us saying 4 times 3 times x should give us 24. So looking for the other number to add for our answer to be 24, which is 2. Having done that, since we now know that we're dealing with 4, 3, and 2, we shall want to add the 2D, right? So the cuboid's net includes 6 faces, we know that, 2 that are 4 by 3, 2 that are 4 by 2, and 2 that are 3 by 2, right? So adding to this one, we'll draw something like this, right? Then we put this, then we put this, right? Then we put this would be by 2, then we put by 3, like this. Do you see it? If you look closely, if we fold this, we'll get a cuboid with these dimensions. So this is 4 and this is 3. Sorry, let me rub that out. This is 4. Hey. 4 and 3, and this is our 2. So this will be 3, 2, this is 4, 3, 2, that's another 4, 4, and a 3. If we fold this, we'll form a cuboid which is a volume of 24. Right? If you have any further questions, feel free to comment below, and I'll be glad to address your question and explain further. So moving on to number 11, it says the median of 6 numbers is 61. 5 of the numbers are 24, 43, 58, and 58, 71, and 85. Work out the 6th number. Right? So the median is the number in the middle, right, of a set of numbers when they are arranged in ascending or descending order. Ascending order when they are arranged going up, descending order when they are arranged going down from the biggest to the smallest. So we can choose whichever way we want to arrange these numbers. So I would arrange them in ascending order, starting with the smallest. So the smallest here will be 24. They're already arranged. We have 24, 43, 58, 71, and 85. Right? So to work out the sixth number, we have five numbers already. So the question is asking us to work out the sixth number. So seeing that the numbers are already arranged and the median, which is 61, is greater than 58, right? So it means 24, 41, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. We're given five numbers. So it should be between 58 and some other number, right? So we put 58 plus x divided by 2 is giving us 61. The reason why we said it's between 58 and some other number is because the median is greater than 61, right? So we want two numbers that will give us a total of something greater than 61 times 2. So multiplying 61 by 2, we get 122. So 58 plus x is equals to 122. Then our x will be 122 minus 58. That will be 122 minus 58. You put your 4. This will be 64. So the sixth number, 64. There you have it. So let me explain a bit. We are given five numbers and we're told that the median of the six numbers is 61. Six numbers, 6 is even, and we know the median is the number in the middle, right? We want the number in the middle, so we can get that by getting an average of the middle two numbers, adding them and dividing them by 2. And as you can see, the median is 61, which is greater than 58. So it means the middle number is greater than 58 and some other number, right? It could be before 58, or should be before or after 58, but we're saying 58 plus a certain number divided by 2, right? Because 58 is the central number for these five numbers. So we're saying 58 plus a certain number divided by 2 gives us 61. And whenever we're faced with a situation like this, we cross multiply. So this 58 and x times 1 will give us this, and this times 2 will get this, right? Then we finish the rest of the working and we'll get 64, right? Moving on to number 12. Work out the size of one interior angle of a regular 9-sided polygon, right? 9-sided polygon, which is regular, right? So the number of sides of a regular polygon is equal to the number of exterior angles, right? The number of sides in a regular polygon is equal to the number of exterior angles. So what we're going to do here is to calculate at the degrees for each exterior angle. We know the total of exterior angles. Okay, exterior angles add up to 360. So 360 divided by the number of exterior angles, we see it to be 40. So it means each exterior angle is 40. And how this works is you have a straight line, which is 180. Sure, we know that, into something like this. So if an exterior angle is 40, we can surely get the interior angle, which is the remaining part of the straight line. So it's just us now saying 180 minus 40 to get 140 degrees. Right? I hope you have understood that one. Moving on to number 13, we have a Venn diagram, and the question says shade the region A intersection B. A intersection B is the part of a Venn diagram where we have A and B meeting. which is this part, A intersection B. The region where we have A and B meeting, and that's the region. Then we get our 1 mark there. Number 14 says factorize completely. So for us to factorize completely, we're looking at the two given terms and we're saying what's common to these terms. We see that 2 is common and G is also common. Then we open bracket. Then we say 2G into 8G, that will give us 4 minus 2G into 2G squared, that's a G. And that will be our answer. When we factorize, it's 2G 4 minus G. So we look at the two terms and we look for stuff that's common to the terms, then we divide by those and we introduce brackets. Number 15 is psychogeometry. We're given a diagram which is not to scale, so we can't measure out the angles from the diagram because it's not to scale. The diagram shows a circle, center O with diameter AC. A, B, C, D, and E lie on the circumference of the circle. Find the value of X, which is this angle, and give a reason for your answer. So as you can see, O is our center, and we know for coordinates that an angle in a semicircle in this half of a circle is 90 degrees. So if you look closely, you see that this angle is 90 degrees since it's our angle in the semicircle, right? It's our 90 degrees. So adding this angle and this 65, we get 155 degrees. And we know angles in a triangle add up to 180. So 180 minus 155, we'll see it's what? It's 25 degrees. So X is 25 degrees. Then you say because angles in a triangle add up to 180 degrees. Then you're done. You get your 2 marks. Then find Y. If you look at Y now, this is a small triangle that is made up of 2 radii, right? This is the radius and this is the radius, and they are both equal, right? And we know that if these two sides are equal, this makes this triangle a what? An isosceles triangle, which is 2 equal base angles, meaning if this angle is 46, Y is also 46. So Y is 46 degrees, and for our reason, we're saying because DOE is an isosceles triangle in which that angle, which is what do we call it, angle ODE is equal to Y. There are many ways of phrasing this, but I hope you've understood this one. Then move on to number 16. And it says, without using your calculator, work out 4/7 divided by 8. You must show all you're working and give your answer as a fraction in its simplest form. So we know if it's 4/7 divided by 8, we rewrite it as 4/7 times, then we invert this because initially it's 8/1. It will be 1/8. So 1, then 2, then 1 times 1, you get 1. 7 times 2, you get 14. That's your answer in its lowest terms. Then moving on to number 17. A school records how many calculators it sells each week for 40 weeks. The results are shown in the table.